So Highguard came out today. It is a brand new PvP game made by Wildlight Entertainment, and according to their announcement trailer that they announced at the Game Awards in 2025, it is a new breed of gaming, yet it looks like an Overwatch and Apex Legends clone. And if we jump over to Steam here, we already see it has an overwhelmingly negative amount of reviews. And keep in mind, this game just came out a few hours ago. That's crazy. Let's just look at these reviews really quick. Here, let's take a look at this here. 3v3 is not the right format for the game. The maps in the game are way too big for 3v3. Audio is weird. After 3 matches, I'm done. The structure of the game is just weird. The defensive stage doesn't make any sense. Why does this game run so poorly? Trash optimization. The loot mechanic reborn from games like Apex simply doesn't work here. Wow, and it looks like 2 positive reviews that I'm seeing so far here. And I'm just seeing a lot of poor optimization stuff here. But Johnny Lupus right here says, ignore the negative reviews, great game, highly recommended. And that is the point of this video right here. Today, I'm jumping into Highguard to see if it's really that bad. I mean, I'm nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I'm an FPS guru. I love Call of Duty, Battlefield. Not so much Call of Duty anymore, but if it's FPS, I love it. So today we're jumping into Highguard, and I'm gonna give it my honest review. So I guess let's check this out, baby. So I just completed my first match and training of Highguard, and oh boy, do I have some thoughts. First and foremost, what is this game trying to be? It's weird to me because this game is a mix of Overwatch, Apex Legends, Rainbow Six Siege, and like a battle royale, like Warzone, RedSec type of thing, and it's weird. First and foremost, I want to start with the game's soundtrack. This is something I talked about when I first did my training, and I noticed it straight out the gate. The soundtrack in this game is actually really good. I feel like that is a big bonus. I mean, you got like trumpets and horns, and it just sounds really like heroic, right? And it's really good. It's really well produced, and I think that's a really big point of what makes a game stand out is the game soundtrack. And backpacking off of that, we have the game audio. The game audio is pretty solid for what it's worth. I couldn't really hear myself or notice myself hearing any sort of footsteps really that well unless they were on their mount, so their horse, their bear, whatever else is in the game. I kind of only heard it off of the mount. Gun sounds too sound a little bit generic, personally. I mean, it's kind of hard to make a gun sound unique. I mean, it's a gun, but there was nothing exactly standing out from it. The UI as well is something I noticed straight out the gate when I loaded into the game. It just looked like Marvel Rivals to me. It was just really goofy, and I noticed it right away. I'll throw a comparison on screen right now of Highguard, and then I'll put Marvel Rivals back like right after it, and you guys will be able to see the difference. And it is just so similar, man. It's just the one thing I noticed straight out the gate. It's like, I think this game's trying to be like a weird first-person shooter of that game, because, I mean, we got the heroes, too. We got the characters, which, I don't know. I thought we were done with hero shooters back in, like, 2021, but apparently they're back in the big 2026. Continuing off of that, I really want to talk about gameplay. And by gameplay, I'm not talking about movement. I'm talking about kind of the whole game and how it plays, including the matches. So I kind of want to group it all together, and I just want to talk about everything in bulk. So to start off simple, we'll start with the gunplay. The gunplay was interesting to me. Time to kill took a while, especially when you're wearing heavier armor. I didn't really like the time to kill, but some points though, it wasn't really that bad though either. I have aim assist turned on for this game, and I realized that the aim assist is like really like heavy. I definitely felt myself snapping to enemies. Granted, I get it, it's aim assist, but it just felt overly strong in this game. So if you're a controller player like me, you'll definitely have crazy aim assist, which personally, it's a little bit too much aim assist for me. I usually play with no aim assist, but it is what it is. And now we're going to talk about the matches. I feel like that is the biggest thing of this game, and it's something I even touched upon when I read over the reviews of the game. 3v3 does not work for this game. These games should easily be a 6v6 or an 8v8. The maps are just way too big. So if I'm remembering correct, my times might be a little bit off. At the start of a game, you have a reinforcement stage, which I believe is like a minute and a half, where you put up the walls, you just do what you can to reinforce your base for if and when you be attacked. And then after that, you have the gear up phase, which is 2 minutes. And that's where you go around the map, you collect your weapons, collect your guns, collect everything you need. And it's just too long, dude. It's so much dead space of nothing to do. I encountered 2 enemies in the entire probably 18-minute match it was. Oh my gosh. It was crazy. Nothing happened during that gear up phase. Granted, I know they want you to go get your equipment, your armor, your better guns, and they don't want to throw you into PvP, but come on, give me something to do. It was so boring and so full of dead space. I was just riding around, looting chests, and nothing special came of it. Speaking of that mechanic, I hate it. I hate it. We have a trader system in a PvP game. It's like it's trying to be an extraction shooter. And then we have these loot boxes, if you want to call them that, gear boxes where you can get guns, armor, helmets, equipment. Like it's trying to be a battle royale. Like, no, it doesn't work. I'm sorry. There should be a better system implemented where you don't have to be running around a map to get better guns. Or if you're gonna do that, make the maps a little bit smaller, or at least have more players so you don't have so much dead time. That's my biggest gripe right now. It's like this game doesn't know what it wants to be. The movement, though, is pretty solid. I hit a weird little trick where I was riding my mount and I jumped off and I hit a zip line, and it was kind of cool, right? Like it felt really smooth and it felt really solid. But anyways, I'm getting off topic here. I'm kind of just rambling now at this point. And then after the gear up phase, you have the shield breaker phase, where you have a few minutes to go grab the shield breaker. I believe it's like 45 seconds until you can actually grab the shield breaker to when you enter that event. So it wants you to hold down the area for a few minutes, blah, blah, blah. And then you go get the shield breaker, and then you go to the base and you go raid it. And then after you got the shield breaker, you go over to their fort and you put the shield breaker in here, and then this giant thing comes and it rams the wall and destroys the shield. How do you stop that? I don't even know. I don't know if I'm missing something or if I missed it in the tutorial. You just can't destroy it, and there's nothing you do. You just get into their base no matter what. Like, you can't stop it. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's too much going on. I mean, there is, but there isn't, right? It's all very straightforward, but the matches are way too long. You spend way more time gearing up and reinforcing your base than PvPing. And for a game that wants to be a PvP game, why is there so little of it? Like I said, 70 to 80% of your match is you gearing up and reinforcing. And then when there's a raid on your base, that's when the real PvP happens. And nothing's happening. Like, it's just so much dead time, and that's my biggest issue with this game, is that you spend so much time doing nothing. I think if this game really wants to succeed, you need larger player counts if we're going to keep the map this big, or you need to keep the player amount the same with smaller maps. Oh, also, shorten the times for the goddamn gear up and reinforcements. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I got so bored. That match was 14 minutes of doing pointless stuff and about 5 minutes of PvP time total. Just a waste of time. I see the potential in this game. I really do. And I think if it was executed better, I think it could really genuinely be a really fun PvP raid experience. I think it could be good. But right now with the state it's in, it's just not good. I think the future of Highguard will not be good at all, especially if they don't make these changes soon. I think this will easily be a Concord situation where the game gets shut down in just a few months. I'm going to be following this game's player base a lot and following, I think, what the developers do with this game, because right now it's make or break. And just over a month ago, everyone was saying this game was worthless. It was a waste of time. Same thing we've gotten for many years now that we're all sick of. We're all sick of the hero shooters. Everybody saw this coming. It's not out of nowhere whatsoever. And like I said, I don't think Highguard has a future. I think it'll be off the game stores very, very shortly unless something changes right now. Anyways, my name's Diraj. Thank you so much for checking out the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.